It'd be nice if I could say hi to you guys without forgetting to unmute my mic for once. But knowing me, that's what I do. But today I'm here because my brother Mike, you guys know as Yellowboy Crash, was recently flooded out of his home. Him and his four pets, two cats, two dogs, were inevitably forced to evacuate their house on September 1st of this year because of the recent flooding and storm. And by no means do we feel like he is the only victim in this situation. We know there are currently thousands upon thousands of people who are currently having to seek shelter elsewhere, struggling with the loss of maybe family or friend or items that you can't get back. But I can't speak for everybody because I don't know everybody's personal story. I can just hope that everybody can stay as possibly, I can't even talk, stay safe as possibly as they can, because it seems like it's maybe more heading this way, and there's people currently going through it now, and there's talk of, I think it was up to category 4 storms in certain areas. So if you have family, you have friends who are in these locations that are being devastated daily, take the time and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Call them, reach out to them, make sure they're okay. Because whether you know it or not, like, it makes a difference. Trust me, it makes a difference to know that somebody took the time out of their day to at least make sure you're okay. So take that time. You never know what's going to happen. And there has been deaths behind the storms, and not just people. I know people, not everyone is sentimental about pets, but people have lost pets too. And for some people, like, that's a grave deal. That's a family member they lost. So, pretty much like I will be playing today, I will be playing Apex. But I did want to sit up there and take the moment to acknowledge that he is going through it. He is one of the victims, sadly, and that like it's been hard for him. Like, I do commend him for being brave in this, for like not wanting to be completely defeated, even though this has been a challenge. Like, so far, as you can see, like, this was the video of, like, as not as it was happening, but as it was happening. Like, after we got him and the four pets out, and then we tried to go back to get some stuff, but like the electric current was going on through the house because it's a basement apartment and flooded rapidly fast, as you can see. Like, it wasn't safe for us to go back in. It wasn't safe for him to go back in. So it's like at that moment you're watching all your stuff inevitably be destroyed in front of your eyes, and it's like, what can you do? And even more so, like, it doesn't depict it in the video, like, but I'm only 4'11", and he's 6 something, and if it's coming up damn near waist height to him, it was, even harder for me to try to help to get certain stuff out. So it's like feeling helpless for him, feeling helpless about the situation, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it was just very hard. And I know at that time it felt like he wanted to fight to get more stuff, but what can he do without, putting himself at risk? And the situation for him has only become harder for the simple fact that he did make the effort to try to reach out to his landlord as well as other tenants and the residents to try to, like, turn off power, so like the whole house, I guess, wouldn't get engulfed in an electrical fire. Like, I don't know exactly if that was able to happen, since the fact that there was so much water, but I know for sure we can feel the electric current going through our body. So I don't know. Everybody just wanted to try to take precaution to try to save some of their things and to try to save the house as a whole. And then there's the fact of us, like, there's another video of us going back in the next day. The house is still kind of flooded bad, because even after this, like, the house was flooded up worse than this. But when it was like receded enough for us to go back in, We were able to manage to salvage some of his clothes to take and wash, which I know to him maybe at that time is like, I'm looking at everything else that I've struggled so hard to get. Like, this is almost nothing. But we were able to get a few items of his out, and I told him at least he was safe and the pets were safe, and he's momentarily content with that. Well, he was until we tried to go back the next day. No, I'm sorry. When we went back the next day, we went earlier in the day to get some stuff out, and then he tried to contact his landlord, and there was like a discussion between them where it seemed like the landlord was pretty much placing blame on him for the house flooding, which I don't understand how. Like, he was supposed to go and say, hey, storm, don't hit right here. My landlord's going to be pissed, but I digress. And then we try to go back again to with some more people to be able to like clean up some of the mess and remove all of the damaged items and see if we can try to get to salvage some of his electronics and personal effects and hopefully a lot of his documents, because he didn't have copies, and certain family photos that can't be replaced. And he's found out that he's been locked out, so the landlord is now claiming that he never lived there. The landlord has called the cops on us. Like, there's video evidence of the cops being called, the landlord stating that he never lived there, and there's evidence of him trying to remove every evidence that's in that apartment or was at that apartment of his existence there. And to be honest, it's crazy. It's like you see things like this on TV, like in movies or shows of people trying to get rid of all evidence to try to clear up any involvement between them two people, or like if it's happening to you and that person. And it's like, it's real life at the moment. It's like, holy shit, this person is trying to erase all evidence of my brother being here. Like, but why, when it could have been so simple? Like, just let us in, get the stuff. Like, we're not, like, at that point in time, he was not worried about, like, oh, this is just all your fault. You know what I mean? Like, natural disasters happen and it's nobody's fault. He just wanted to make sure that he can sit up there and track all of his items. And I guess the fact that he was recording what was happening to him got the landlord spooked. Maybe there's like, I don't know, whatever illegal things he may have with the property, or maybe whatever the case may be, caused him to completely do like a not even a 360, a 180, and now he doesn't want to show any involvement with my brother, and it's probably gonna have to be legal actions taken now, and calling the cops on people for trying to go into their home. So it's just a bunch of stuff. But we were able to set up a GoFundMe. We were able to get I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the picture. We were able to get the pets and stuff over to my home and stuff like that. So he is safe, he is well, the pets are well, and we're just trying to get help to help him, and definitely try to seek legal counsel. It's just a lot. So yeah, we're gonna switch on over and get a little game and or two, and I'll probably bring up another video later on because we do have more of it. Like, I know a lot of people that have reached out have questions about certain things that are going on so far, and how people can be so malicious.